Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. It's the Wee Clan Torrance. It's Saturday morning here. It's 9 o'clock and we are live. And right now it's just me. Oh, there's Bruce. We're busy. We've got house guests here. I don't know where JD is this morning. He's been around. You were dancing. Say hello.
Can I come with Patrick?
Yes, you can.
Oh, no, he's going for a walk.
Oh, Patrick's going for a walk.
No.
Okay.
You
can sit down if you want.
No. Let Patrick go for a walk.
Oh, I see.
I want to come.
Oh,
We'll sort
Bodhi's having her breakfast just now.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a pancake on the go for you.
Daddy's cooking pancakes. Saturday morning, it's the weekend. Yes, children are having pancakes. Doesn't bother me. I don't know if it bothers Bruce or not. Bruce is still juicing. He hasn't eaten yet, day 11. So I wonder if he's going to eat today. The plan is to be juicing again from Monday to Wednesday. So that I started eating again on day 9, 10, 11. Is that right? I think that's right. I'm losing track of days as well. That's been great. I have been enjoying eating. I think the first day I was more hungry. Yesterday I was just more snacky. So I kind of drank juice and ate, what did I eat yesterday? More watermelon, more, what did I eat? Lots of peas. I ate lots of peas yesterday. And banana. Oh, I made the most delicious banana with JD. We just 12 apples, 2 bananas. No, just 12 apples. We added it to 2 bananas and a big cup full of blueberries. And that's what I drank most of yesterday. It was absolutely delicious. So it's kind of a banana, blueberry and apple smoothie. And that kept me going. Today, more juicing and eating for me. I'm feeling really good. I had a nap yesterday afternoon. I decided to go and get some peace. The house was quiet and I fell asleep. I think I must have had a good 2-hour nap. So that was wonderful.
I didn't realise it was that long.
Yeah, oh, at least 2 hours. No, it was great. I wondered if I would feel worse for it, but I didn't. I felt good and it was great because I got to stay up last night and see Patrick and ready to go again, ready to go this morning. Even the sun's coming out. It's brightening up here. It's going to be a lovely day. How are you doing today, Bruce? I was just catching them up and saying that you're still not eating.
Still not eating. Yeah, doing good. Making, cooking food for the kids and really not attaching to it so much. So that's nice. Doing good. Really not got a clue at the moment what I'm doing between juices and smoothies. I think I'm just going to be leaving eating to the side at the moment, so I might move into smoothies for a couple of days and kind of experiment with a few things there. But yeah, generally doing good and I keep just feeling good. I think I even said last night I'm feeling happy. You know, and that's kind of unusual. I have to dive out again at the moment, but yes, I'm doing. Today's a good day.
Bruce is right. Being happy is not what he is known for. In fact, when we were dating, his nickname from me was Grumpy Bunny or Grumpy Bear because he was always grumpy. So I love him to pieces. But yes, what is this new happiness I'm loving? So it's great because we're raising the energy, and this is a determined effort this year to raise the energy. So, and yes, a determined effort to put these videos out every single day to make sure that we have the opportunity to share this journey of raising the energy. So you get to see us from the beginning of this year to the end of this year. And remember, at the beginning of this year, Bruce wasn't even good into dancing. So the fact that he's danced for 192 days this year is pretty amazing. And sharing it with everybody as well. No fear. So I don't know if there's much else to say. What else? Bruce is planning a quantum light breath meditation at some point today. Gemma's got a birthday party and we have to supervise that now because we've got to feed her, so we have to carb count all her food. So she can't just go to a party. We have to be there to see what insulin she needs for that. And then she's away to Bruce's mum and dad's for the night with her sister. So that's the first time they've both been away together since she went into hospital at the beginning of May.
Oh, sorry.
So that's been a long time. So that's our first proper night off. High five. Yay!
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
No.
No, but we're getting there. That is the thing. One step at a time. Gemma and Bodhi used to be through visiting Bruce's parents quite regularly.
Yeah.
And they've got a wee bedroom there. They enjoy spending time there. So it's been a bit of a shock to the system for them not to have their visits. It's been a shock to our system not to have any mornings off, especially with this new insulin routine. So that's what our day is looking like today. Tomorrow is a bit more flexible. I think we're still planning on dancing at 8:15. Morning meditations pushed back to 7:30, I think, tomorrow morning.
Yes.
So that's wonderful. The link should be in YouTube in the box somewhere for all these if you click through to the YouTube channel for morning meditation as well now.
Yep.
Have a brilliant weekend, everybody. From you, you got anything to say before we go?
No, not at the moment. I'll probably vlog separately again. I put one out yesterday, so just kind of a catch up on how I've been doing over 10 days. It was yesterday, wasn't it? So day 11 today. Fantastic. Wondering if I should go for just 14 days of no eating and just, as I say, juices and light smoothies. But it's weird because I'm not, I kind of hit these moments where it's like, oh, I'm getting hungry. I mean, even making, sort of pancakes from scratch. Well, not from scratch, but from raw ingredients, because if it was from scratch, there's a whole thing about that. But yes, if I was making them from scratch and smelling all the smells and the maple syrup and the sort of the melted butter and all the stuff that's good for, well, it's not, but it is. And just doesn't even faze me at all, which is, it's great. It's a whole new relationship. It's a whole new way of looking and feeling and thinking through food and becoming really conscious of what is emotional and what is
mindful eating.
Yeah,
mindful
required,
eating is
I
amazing.
suppose. So, and I know there's going to be bits of leftover pancakes because our kids have bigger eyes than stomachs, especially Bodhi. And the tendency before would have been to kind of, eat the little bits of pancakes that were left once she's done with it, and that's not going to happen. What isn't used goes out into the recycling. So yeah, that's just becoming
it's very
more
strange
and more
not to nibble
thing.
and
Yeah, it's just becoming more and more a thing to be really conscious of what's going on with sort of food around me for other people, and my own intake, and how I'm just kind of generally feeling about needing food or needing nutrition or needing to feel full. Well, that's not there anymore for sure. I certainly don't need to feel full, and I'm sure my whole, if I was to sit down with a meal, if I could eat like sort of a tea plate full of food, I'd be kind of amazed without sort of feeling like, whoa, kind of had a lot. So what I'm already kind of interested in is how that's going to go into August and then September, so come out of the juice. But I think the really good thing about this, going 10 days in, if I even go 14 days in, I'm not going to be able to turn around in August or September or any point beyond then and sort of say, oh no, I can't do a 3-day juice feast, or could not eat for 3 days. And what are you talking about, not eating for 3 days? You can't. It's I think I've now well and truly proven to myself that I can get by without sort of passing food through my lips and giving my body a rest. And this is the thing that
maybe you even feel better.
Yeah, absolutely. And the more of a rest that I'm giving myself, the better I'm feeling for it. The energy that my body uses for other stuff, like processing all that harshness that was going in previously, is doing other stuff now. It's whether it's giving me a bit more brain function, although I'm still not up with the counting and memories and days. I seem to be struggling to remember them on day 9, day 10, day 11. Generally it's actually everything's just kind of feeling more kind of connected and integrated, and that seems to be the words that are coming up for me at the moment. It's just connected, integrated. It's like the network in my.
There's less clogging up your system.
Here, this whole thing is just kind of starting to kind of introduce to one another and kind of go, hi, how you doing? It's kind of, haven't seen you in a long time. You've been emotional eating for the past 39, 40 years. Now it's time to kind of try something different. And so I am. And I'm just, it's
happy 40th birthday to you.
Yeah, it's just like being in a whole new relationship with somebody and kind of just like, oh, can't you? So really want to do this, and what if, and I don't want them to go away and sort of, go back into that same spiral pattern of bad habits. So yeah, it's really interesting, and I would totally, encourage anybody to give it a go. I was going to go for 3 days, then I went for 4 days, 5, 7, 10, now on 11, as I say, going forward. So I'm really looking forward to kind of what each new day kind of brings me in an understanding of myself. And that's really what this has been more than anything else for me. It's not about the internal body cleansing part of juicing. I have no idea what's going on. That's going on without me kind of having any, that's a totally subconscious, you know, sort of processes that are going on here. I've got no involvement in that at all. I can, however, respond and you know, think on what my responses are, or just kind of, you know, have.
You're initiating the process, and you are feeling what's happening in your body.
Yeah.
Now, this is eating raw, being healthy are things that have been slightly encouraged in our diets. Eat 5 a day, have a bit of exercise. What we're doing is quite extreme in comparison to that, yet that is, I think, what is needed to reboot our health system. So as we progress forward, our bodies are ready for the next 40 years that we're going to throw at it. Because yes, I think if we were going to continue to unconsciously eat, unconsciously just plow on treating our bodies like they could handle anything, which they clearly can't, then we were going to get into big trouble. So this is an amazing month. It's so exciting. We've got many days left.
And outside of the first couple of days where I think my brain was just screaming out for caffeine and sort of processed sugar, which was kind of, you know, wheat, and probably dairy, because there's lactose, obviously there's the sugar in milk and such like. Headaches and migraines, I was really starting to build up for, I was getting quite a frequent number of them. I mean, it was hitting me more than once a week, and yet I haven't had anything like that at all. I've been suffering from joint pains in my wrists, my, you know, sort of in my thumbs, the joints around here, my wrists, elbows occasionally, and also my knees. And my right knee, due to tweaking it earlier in the week, has been painful, but it's not been that kind of, it was like a really deep sort of sore bones was how I used to think of it. Oh, we're getting a musical accompaniment by our youngest daughter, Bodhi. So, yes, could we turn that down, please, for a second? Would that be all right? Or could you take it to the kitchen? Would that be okay? All right. But yeah, you know, these pains that were just kind of there, these kind of just where my bones hurt. And I've been to the doctors and all sorts for the past couple of years, and really there was no major things done. They tested for sort of arthritis and rheumatism, I think it was, were the two things that they kind of did, and it came back with nothing. And so, yeah, I didn't really do anything about it apart from kind of suffer through it. And even that would have been more frequent than it has been over the past. I would have felt it. I would have known that these things were still around, given the patterns over the past couple of years, to then come into this 10 days, and my body's feeling good. And it's stretching out more, and it's slimmer, it's looking better at the moment.
That's a good thing.
And I just need to be aware that I don't kind of overstep this, because with the juicing there is a weight loss attached to it. I think it's inevitable that you do lose weight through it. You just got to be careful of how much, because I don't want to fall into like you know, getting a low body mass. I don't want to be kind of starting to eat through. I don't want to be kind of, you know, eating into sort of what my body is, but apparently that doesn't happen anyway over 30 days. Got a little bit longer to go before that becomes a big thing. And there's plenty of nutrition in juice. It does lack fiber, but that's kind of cool because you don't need fiber until you need fiber. And that, you know, I'll know, and that's what I'm kind of searching for at the moment, is kind of getting that knowledge and knowing or feeling when my body might require certain things, and I'm going to get it wrong, and I'll get it right, and I'll learn, because my body will tell me if it's not liking what it is that's going in. My body will reject it. That's the thing that I don't need at this time. It'll tell me in some way how that hurts. My stomach will respond. My intestinal tract will respond. It will tell me that it's been, you know, sort of the good or the bad direction. That's kind of what I'm looking to discover through the course of this. So yeah, no, all good. So anyway, we should probably move along with our day. Yeah, it's a full one. So we've got kids to put into the bath just now before the oldest goes to a party, and then they both go up to my parents. So we'll keep moving, I think, for that. And yeah, that's probably a good time to kind of finish things off. Feel free to kind of get in touch, or ask us any questions, or if you've heard anything that we've said that's maybe kind of is aligned with that would maybe provide sort of good suggestions, tips, advice, anything. We're kind of writing our own book. We're not actually writing the book, but we're piecing this together ourselves, and based on what the information that we can find around us. There's a lot out there, but not everybody's got all the answers. And at the same time, there's nobody out there that doesn't know anything at all. So everybody's got something that can contribute into something like this. So feel free.
Join in the conversation. This is a live hangout every single morning. You're welcome to join in, ask questions. I don't know how it works, so.
No, we're just putting this out here and journeying our way through and sharing it. And that's kind of what we wanted to do. So
brilliant. Sending the love, raising the energy.
Have a fantastic weekend and be RAWsome.
See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.